If you are like Sara or Val or anyone else in our over 55s Be Mobile community, well then chances are you would like to live a long, healthy life. In this video, I want to give you one key ingredient to do just that. Hey, it's Jack. As a physiotherapist who works exclusively with adults 55 plus, I've witnessed the negative effects that losing strength has on one's life. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. But on the flip side of that, I've witnessed the positive effects that gaining strength has. And just like Val and Sara, two of our members that we just mentioned, your journey can be one of strength and longevity. Therefore, in this video, I want to give you the top reasons why you should be working on gaining strength as you age. And then I want to show you where you can start. So what is strength? Well, put simply, it is your ability to produce force. Let's use a nice example. My bicep here has to contract and produce a certain amount of force to lift this dumbbell. And this is the same for all movements in your daily life. Your muscles have to produce a certain amount of force to get that task done. So why is strength so important? Well, put simply, get stronger, live longer. Research has shown that adults 65 plus who engage in at least 2 strength training sessions per week have a 46% lower risk of all-cause mortality compared to those adults who do not engage in such activities. Building strength also builds your functional capacity, or put more simply, your ability to do all of your daily tasks. Think of how much strength you need for your daily tasks, such as getting out of a chair, carrying the shopping, or perhaps when you're traveling, putting some luggage in an overhead locker. Now, perhaps you've noticed that some of your daily tasks are getting harder and harder as you get older. For example, getting up from the floor. If you don't work on your leg and upper body strength, this task is only going to get harder and harder. So remember, you've got to use it or lose it. Now, stronger individuals can live in their own home for longer without assistance. And this is because building up more muscle mass and strength builds your physiological reserve. What's that, I can hear you ask? Now, most people will have thought about their financial nest egg. I'm building up mine right now. Why? Well, because you want more money and assets if things go wrong. It's security. But the same applies to your health. The more muscle mass and strength we have as we get older means the more reserves we have if we do end up in hospital, for example, after a bad accident. Think of it like your physiological superannuation. So every time you do a workout, that is more money in the bank. So why start strength training now? Well, your muscle mass naturally declines as you age. And after 30, you can lose up to 3 to 8% of your muscle mass per decade. And this accelerates after the age of 60. By the age of 80, sedentary people may have lost up to 50% of their muscle mass. But you can mitigate these losses by taking action with strength training. And speaking of taking action, make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on new videos just like this. So where's the best place to start? Well, you could head to a local gym, just like our clients up at the studio. You could work out at home, just like our online members. Or you could try these 3 strength exercises with Alicia and I right now. You're not going to need any fancy gym equipment, maybe just a chair or a kitchen bench. All right, I'm here with Alicia, one of our physios, and we're going to show you those 3 strength exercises right now. You're not going to need any equipment, maybe a kitchen bench if you do need it. But otherwise, Alicia's going to be showing you the easier variations. I'm going to show you the harder variations. And we're going to start with a nice bodyweight movement, either a squat, Alicia, nice and simple, or I'm going to be doing a lunge, so stepping out, dropping my back knee towards the ground, right leg, left leg, so on and so forth. Okay, so get into position, and I reckon we're ready to get started.
We're ready to go? Okay. Let's get going. 40 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's start. So, especially the lunge, such a good exercise for helping you in your daily tasks. We talked about improving your functional capacity if you build your strength. This is a great example of getting up and down from the ground.
And likewise, same thing with the squat. Really trying to drop that bottom down as low as you can manage. Really good for building that leg strength.
And to make this version slightly easier, I might hold on to something for support or just not go down as far. So I can just start with more shallow lunges. 3, 2, 1, and let's have a rest. This is a great leg strength one. Next, we're going to be getting onto the push-up. Really good bodyweight exercise.
Indeed. So this is my makeshift kitchen bench here. That's the best thing to use at home because doing it on an elevated surface makes it easier. Setting up like this and lowering my chest towards the bench.
Great. So I'm going to do a very similar movement, but I'm going to be on my knees, okay, on the ground. I've just got a cushion here to make it a bit easier. And I'm simply getting my chest towards my hands. Once again, helpful for getting up off the floor. And we're going to start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So one thing I want to do here is make sure I've got a nice, straight, strong body, just like you can see Alicia there, from her ankles to her shoulders. And we're lowering our straight body down.
That's right. So we're essentially in a plank position and then lowering our chest towards either the kitchen bench or the floor, really trying to get as much range of motion as you can.
That's right.
To build that upper body strength.
So good for the shoulder and chest. Last 10 seconds. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got a cheeky extra in there. As we said, so good for getting up off the floor. And the best part about doing this one, I have to get up off the floor. But I'm actually going to stay down for the next one because we're doing a plank.
That is right. So again, I'm going to be utilising my kitchen bench and holding a plank position like this. Nice straight line from my shoulder to my hip to my ankle.
Sweet. And I'm going to do the exact same. Well, not the exact same. I'm going to do something similar. But I can do it either on my knees, keeping and holding that position, or I can come all the way up onto my toes for a full plank, either on my hands or down on my elbows. Okay, so pick a version which is good for you. I'm going to do the full plank version here, okay? And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 40 seconds worth we're going to do, just like the other two exercises. And this one, Alicia, what are we working here?
Just holding this position. Really, we're working our abdominals, we're working our upper body strength. We're probably working almost every muscle in our body with this part.
If you're doing this, you're probably feeling that as well. I'm certainly feeling it. So basically a push-up without moving.
It is indeed, yeah. And if you're struggling with your balance, you can take your legs a little bit wider.
10 seconds.
And likewise, if you want to make it more difficult, bring them together.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, great. So those are 3 strength exercises. And if you start with them, you know you are working on building your strength. If you enjoyed those exercises, well, then you'll definitely enjoy our completely free, full-length, at-home strength workout on the Be Mobile online platform. There's a link in the description where you can check it out.